The great state of Ohio is home to many teams in college football, but only one game between two schools from this state is fought over a trophy as coveted and desired as the one we have on the line today. Get ready because the wagon wheel is in the house. Glad to have you with us from Dick's Stadium in Kent, Ohio, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Akron Zips, taking on another team from the MAC, the Kent State Golden Flashes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all the assignments as they put a stop to that return under 22. So Akron's offense takes the field to start this game off. Kent State rolled past Akron. Flashy performance lit up the scoreboard with a memorable day that neither fan base will soon forget.
Yeah, Kent State smacked them around. It was not pretty. It was over early, and this is a rivalry.
There he goes. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Zips.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Kent State's offense has the ball for the first time. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Finding an escape route. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. The Golden Flashes want to pick up the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Golden Flashes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Fowler. A strike downfield. Finishes him in the middle. Once he got to roll, it was over. Next point here would tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They'll ride Davis here. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. The Wagon Wheel Trophy has a strong history. Dates back to 1923 when Akron took the series opener 32-zip. See what I did there?
Reese, you should have said Zips. But this is one of the more contested rivalry games in all of college football. You look at the series history between these two schools, David. It is really, really tight.
Yeah, it's almost 500 back and forth. You've seen streaks on both sides. They don't love each other. The wagon wheel at stake today.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. He's in the open. Very good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Zips with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. On the move at the 30. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. You just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on first and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing second down and goal.
Beck's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Akron.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Zips. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Such a great job by the defense because they never quit on the play. Yeah, they gave up a completion, but did you see them swarm to it, rip the ball out, they're able to scoop it, score? That is an unbelievable effort play by the defense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. Gets away from one, he's got space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Golden Flashes will hustle to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right.
Nowhere to go. The ball is loose.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
And the Golden Flashes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got it in the middle, it's Hunter. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Dropping back, it's Fowler. Caught through the middle, it's Davenport. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Golden Flashes will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Almost everything has gone their way so far with 21-7, and they have it back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He's up to 94 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the ground, he's got it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, the way you finish a drive and put up points. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback, receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. This drive will open from the 15. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
To the air, it's Fowler. Forced out of the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the golden flashes in the hurry up. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Line getting set on second down. With jet sweep pass. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Golden Flashes will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes a little miss, turn on the gas. Great job, great return.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Leaves it with the running back. Breaks the tackle. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down.
Let's go! Let's go!
Looking downfield, it's Fowler. Fires to the wide out. Got his man on the right. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the air on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it on the outside. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
This offense is opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each. Oh, he's got some space. Give him 105 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He might want another play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. At the 45, on his way. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Zips come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting 1st downs and staying. Well, as a quarterback, you know, if you put the ball anywhere near this guy, anywhere in his vicinity with his catch radius and his athleticism, he's going to be able to snag it. They weren't able to hit him in stride, but he bails his quarterback out with an awesome diving catch.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Akron.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Pass rush right there. That's home. Gets him down at the 23.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
To throw, it's fouled. They can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D. And the Golden Flashes send out the punt unit. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, they wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's
picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right.
job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Fowler. Pressure coming, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Now, guys, the winner here gets the wagon wheel trophy, which is by far one of the coolest trophies in the sport. It's a wagon wheel.
And it is kind of unique, Reese. It's kind of interesting. It's a trophy that was a wagon wheel that broke off of a trip of the Akron founder back in the day, and then it was donated.
Now, there we go. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Zips headed quickly to the line. Might be changing the route. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Goodwin. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the end route there.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got him still on his feet. Touchdown, Zips. A great catch and run for 6.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield, it's Fowler. Under fire. It's complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Golden Flashes decide to punt it away. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Quarterback may change this route. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Catch in the middle. It's Goodwin. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Looking to throw on 1st down. Buys a little extra time. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Here's the handoff. Sweet cut there. Throws to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They'll throw on 3rd and short. He's got it. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal.
How nice is it in this offense to have a tight end like that guy that can come up with plays for you all over the field? We just saw the big 3rd down catch. He set him up here in the red zone.
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Akron.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to throw. It's foul. Sure hands. It's Hunter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost a throw. He's working against the clock. Here's the pressure. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, these fan bases have been hyped, and with the wagon wheel on the line, how can you blame them? And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. A lot of football still to be played as these two scratch and claw for the right to claim that old wagon wheel.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this 3rd quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Oh, man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some experience.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll start this drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. First down, 10 yards to go. They're going back to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run down in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
Keep it on the ground. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Oh, they're after him. It's picked off. That's number 10. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It's not always the sacks on the quarterback, right? You just want to affect him. You want to get to his legs. And if you can smash him, even better. Hit him in the face, make that ball float up in the air, creates the turnover, creates the big play. Momentum shift for the defense.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Makes the grab on the left. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And the Golden Flashes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chain. Back down, and they'll move the sticks for a first down. Offense in a bunch formation. To the ground with the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The Golden Flashes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed. Nothing's going your way, and when you're down this much, I think the running game is used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this football around and see what can happen.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Dropping back, it's Marks. Fires left. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Golden Flashes will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Motion from the wideout. Quick release on the RPO.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Hills. At the 35, he's got room. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one...
Breaks into the open. Got some room into the goal line. Touchdown, Zips. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve.
Pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit, too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Martin. He'll pull it down. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Guys, it's Akron holding the lead here so far. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. To punt it away. Looks it in at the 40. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Working that left side now. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Zips want to move quickly. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Fletcher. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Zips are on the move. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Firing to the right, complete. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Akron! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry, get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
Looking to throw, it's Martin. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it, make sure you keep possession.
And the golden flashes. Now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The Golden Flashes line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll return it from the 50. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Boom. The give to the back. Got enough for the first. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Zips. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
It hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner will be brought down. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
At this point in the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Give to the single back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically.
Makes the catch. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back in the history.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Wants to keep it in the air. Throws to the back. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snag in the middle. It's going. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play is going to be, because they're now changing.
There he goes. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
Man, it's go time for this defense now. I mean, you're down by a couple scores, and they're still making big plays. You got to find a way to get a stop, create a turnover, switch the momentum to your side quickly.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent. Forget this day ever happened.
And the Golden Flashers can really attack on this second and short. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Snags it down the right side. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Mark. Using his feet to buy time. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it.
He's out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Looking downfield on first down. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team. Bragging rights now.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big fights.